But there are still some significant outstanding questions related to what happened overnight in Thousand Oaks.
Well, the answer to the two questions that Jeremy asked, the last two, would apparently be no. He was not on the radar of federal law enforcement officials, as far as we know. The gun, we believe, was purchased in 2016. The incident at his house was in April, where they were called out there, and because they did not determine him to have mental disabilities, they would not have had the authority under state or federal law to take away any guns that he had. So the answer to those two questions that he asked would apparently be no. So what we now know about the weapon is, this is the picture we've shown before. This is a Glock 21. It's a 45 caliber weapon. Now that means that it had more firepower than a conventional handgun of this type, a 9mm handgun, and that may be part of the reason why so many people were killed. The magazine, or a clip it's sometimes called, fits into the bottom of the handle here, and it comes with a conventional magazine or clip that holds 10 rounds plus the one in the chamber. The authorities now say that this particular gunman had a high capacity magazine that would protrude beyond the bottom of the weapon here and hold many more rounds. They say they don't know how many rounds were loaded into the magazine or how many rounds he fired. They'll figure that out within the few days. He purchased this weapon legally, but a high-capacity magazine is illegal in California, so I'm sure one of the things they'll try to look at is how he got that. Unfortunately, the market is flooded with those things, and it's almost impossible to keep them out of the hands of somebody who's determined to get one, despite the ban in just one state, in California. So they're now beginning the search of his house. They had to wait for a search warrant, and they hope they'll get some answers from that, from things they might find there. They'll exploit his social media. They'll look at his electronic devices and see if they can find out whether he's talked to anyone or himself, written notes to himself about why he did this. They may get an answer, they may not. Remember that we don't always know why these things happen, and of course there's no good reason for any of them happening.
NBC's Pete Williams live for us there in Washington, staying on top of that story. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel. Why don't you subscribe? It's really easy. Just click on that button down there. And for more news from MSNBC, click on any of these videos here for the latest interviews and highlights. You can get more videos from MSNBC with our newsletters. Head over to msnbc.com/newsletters to sign up.